Your memories of VE Day?
My memories of VE Day was dancing on the car, what's now the car park here, you know.
How many
at the
people?
seafront. Oh, hundreds, you know.
And what was it? Was there music or was it?
Oh yes, there was music.
Was it the bagpipes or?
No, it was just dancing music.
Right.
Was dancing.
Fantastic. What age were you at that point?
Probably 1945. I was 5 in 1943. 7 years of age.
7 years of age.
Coming on 8 maybe, you know.
And you said you saw the
Catalina. We used to come down on a Sunday to watch the Catalina's been pulled up the slipway,
Aye.
and they put a barrier across the road to stop the cars. There wasn't many cars on the roads in these days, you know.
I can imagine.
And they took them into the bar fields and they closed the gates, and they were in there for servicing, you know.
But was that a bit of a cheer going up when the Catalinas were coming in then because of the VE Day, or was it just a normal walking day from their point of view?
Just a kind of normal working day, you know. This was every Sunday we come down before the war ended, you know.
And there must have been a lot of pleasure though in people's faces and everybody celebrating. It must have been amazing.
It was great celebrations.
What did it mean to a kid though? Would you have understood the war at that point, or did you understand what was going on?
I understood what was going on, and I remember it was the bonfires and statues of Hitler put on top of the bonfire and all this kind of thing.
Well, I mean, that's not a surprise, really, isn't it? But it must have been, like you say, it must have been a real party atmosphere. What about you? I mean, obviously your parents were there at the time and everybody was celebrating.
Well, yes, all my parents were there, yes.
Were your parents involved in the war?
No, my father was a bus driver and they run the workers to the torpedo factory in Greenock and to the shipyards, you know, all the way up to Glasgow, you know. Greenock and Glasgow. Buses serviced all these places, you know. But
it was a great day of celebration in Largs.
Oh, great day of celebration at the time, you know.
And there was a lot of soldiers. There was a lot of Americans.
Oh yes, a lot of soldiers, and then the commanders were stationed at the moorings there in Largs, and we had commanders. Most of the houses in Largs had commanders staying with them in lodgings, you know.
Do you remember them?
Oh yes, fine.
It must have been quite unusual.
Actually, when I went to do my national service, one of the commanders was a drill sergeant at Woking in Surrey in Inkerman Barracks in the military police, and I recognised him as Joe Bannister, who had been a boxer at Barfield's, commando boxer, with Jim Hobson, who was a famous boxer as well. Jim was an elder in the parish church, you know. After the war, you know, they all married local girls, you know.
And let us say though, was the prom just full of people dancing and singing and flags waving, the Union Jacks all out? Yeah, I can imagine. Wow. Right, okay, thanks very much for that, David. Thank you.